Hi, good morning. We are off to Agra now. So we are taking a train here from the Hazrat Nizamuddin station. Uh, it's the Gatimaan Express. It's supposedly India's fastest train. So we have to go to platform number 6 to catch the train. So there's an escalator right when you enter the station. So it was my family and me. We were traveling to Agra for the first time. There's also Google Wi-Fi at the station. So once we got down, we had to look for our bogie, which was C2, and this train is just a year old. It looks like no other Indian train there is. It has those large windows that are there. Very beautiful, to be very honest, because if you've seen other trains in India, they don't look as good. Uh, you have people helping you get on the train. So we had a TC who told us to get on the other side of the train. So we walked over to C2. I've actually traveled in this train before a year earlier. So when you enter, you have a sliding door. You pull through the sliding door and you look for your seats inside. So we were seated on 47, 48, 49, and 50. So that's three on one side, and my dad had to sit on the other side. Uh, so this is basically the AC chair coach, which is about 700 per person, and also you have the executive class, which is about 1500. The only difference is that seats a little more wider. So I had to look at the train, see how things are, because generally the toilets are not very good. So I had to just go in and check what other things they have. They also serve you food on this train. And they serve it like it's they do it in the flight. So there was still time to get water or something, and then I realized they would be serving you water in there. So that's the dustbin that they have. They've written it on the braille thing also, so blind people can also find the dustbin. This is the toilet. It's always dreaded, but surprisingly, this toilet was very, very clean, and it did not smell at all. It's probably because it was early morning, and this is the first. It starts in the morning, this train, and then goes to Agra, and then comes back in the evening. So before the train could start, I went back to my seat. He was serving uh, food later, but he was giving this pamphlet before, which gave you just some packages that IRCTC is offering if you're traveling to Agra and you need help. So once the journey started, it the train was surprisingly fast. If you're not used to a fast train, this is very, very fast. It starts off from Delhi, and then it passes through Faridabad and then goes to Agra. As soon as it started, they came with a trolley and they first served you a bottle of water with a glass. They serve you fresh fruit, canned drinks. We passed a few stations, so this train does not stop anywhere. It starts at Delhi, stops at Agra, nowhere else. And as soon as the train starts, in a few minutes, they serve you water first, the juices first, and they start with meals. And it's very comfortable. The seats are very comfortable. There are people working on the laptop. The TC came in. The TC does not ask for anything other than your names. You just have to tell him the names. He has it on his list, and you're good to go. So they started with food service. You had two options. It was breakfast time, early morning train. He was serving us. You either had non-veg or veg option. So this is the food tray. I'll tell you what's in the food tray. So you get an omelette, you get some veggies, some cut fruits, a slice of bread, jam, butter, biscuits, and some sweets. So yeah, that's fries, an egg, some veggies, nice fresh fruits. And this is the veg one. You get the South Indian uttapam and a few vadas with it. Basically it's the same thing. Other than that, you get the chutney and the veggies and the butter. So this train in the morning goes at 8:10 and reaches Agra at around 9:50. So it's a 1 hour 40 minutes journey. Every time you are relaxing, uh, Agra's almost there. So we got down and then we took a cab to the hotel that we were staying in. In a couple of days, we had to return to Delhi again to catch a flight to Mumbai. But this train was fantastic and we had a nice time. Hope you had a nice time too looking at this video. Please subscribe